Toss-up is yellow, in case you're wondering. More on this, special report anchor Bret Baier. So this morning, I was listening to a podcast that the New York Times does, and they choose 3 or 4 stories to highlight in the morning. Your interview with Kamala Harris was one of those 3. So this is big news to everybody. People are getting a lot of there's a lot of interest in it. And I'm curious if you could walk us through, how did it come together, and then how do you think it will go? How much time do you get with her?
Yeah, good morning. You listen to a lot of those podcasts,
I do.
Dana.
I'm an enthusiast. It keeps me sharp.
Yeah, it took a long time, the back and forth of the campaign. I've obviously asked, a lot of us have, for interviews. I was also asking about a debate that we were trying to have, a final closing arguments. The campaign came back and said she was going to have this event in Philadelphia and I could have a sit down. So the time is roughly 25 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes. We were trying to do it live, but they gave us the time, 5 p.m. Eastern time. As you know, my show starts at 6. So we're doing it pre-tape, but wanted to wait until we got the commercial structure. So now we do, thanks to the folks above. We are going to run it uninterrupted, unedited, all the way, maybe 30 minutes, the first part of a special report, and then we'll have a panel discussion about it afterwards. So that's how it came about. It's been a long time in the making, and I'm in the making of how it's going to be structured.
Yeah, I'm curious to know how she got to yes. Before I let you answer that, I want to just read this headline from the New York Times today, because this is what we woke up to. Harris's final challenge: restore a splintering Democratic coalition. Defections from Black and Latino voters are making Kamala Harris more dependent on white suburban voters and complicating her path to victory. So why would she see this massive audience as an opportunity, or who does she see in that audience?
Well, I just think that, you know, you're right. We have a lot of eyeballs. We have Democrats, independents, and Republicans. We have the biggest cable news audience. And this probably is going to get a lot more eyeballs. I think tough but fair is what I pitched it as, and I think that's what they're going to see. If you can think of the issues that people care about, that they ask pollsters, or they answer to pollsters what they care about, those questions are going to be in the mix. And, you know, some things that perhaps haven't been asked in other interviews. There's time. You know, 30 minutes is enough time to press and follow up, and I think we'll go down a number of different roads. That event outside Philadelphia is a Republicans supporting Harris. So I think she's using that event to kind of make a point before the interview.
David Plouffe, who was with Obama, now is with the Kamala Harris campaign, he told New York Magazine, this is going to be close, and this one may be close in more states than we've seen in a long time. We have 6, 7 states come down to a point and a half. It's call for number 5, guys. And that's probably where this is headed. And then if you just look at the Fox News Power Rankings forecast map, we just put Michigan as a toss-up that had been lean Democrat. And then you look at these ABC and NBC polls with Harris 50-48 and Harris-Trump 48-48. It is, I heard yesterday it described as it's tied and getting closer.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, if you believe these polls, and there's a slew of them, it's all within the margin of error, and it comes down to those 7 states. So in these final 3 weeks, it's hard to believe we're 3 weeks from the day, any little thing that moves the needle any bit could be a factor. So these events are big things. Harris's town hall with the former president is going to be a big thing tomorrow. And we've invited the former president for the same format of this interview, uninterrupted, 30 minutes. And we'll see if he takes us up on it before the election.
Well, maybe you have Harris on Wednesday and Trump on Thursday. That'd be all right. That'd be a good week.
Yeah, and if you wanted to be live at 5 o'clock, I'm sure we could accommodate on the 5.
Okay. A little round table question?
Sure, why not? Let's go.
I'd always be fearful of Greg.
Never fear the Greg.
Hey, Brett, good luck. We'll talk to you soon, okay? Thank you.
Thanks. See you guys.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.